This is Byron Gordon for the SES YouTube conference channel. We're at SES New York 2012, day 2. We just finished the Viewable Impressions Key to Online Media platform. We're talking to Bianca of Horizon Media. Bianca, you exploded a few myths in your presentation, and I thought you would share with our audience a little bit why they're myths. We were often told that the greater volume of impressions should achieve greater reach, but you're saying that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, definitely. With some of the new technology that we're testing with Realview around this viewable impression, we're actually seeing that it's often not the case, especially when working with ad networks, in terms of getting reach against intended audiences.
And then you also exploded another myth that above the fold media wins, but no, not necessarily again.
I know. It was a big one for me, having held on to that belief for 7 years, that above the fold media is the prime place to be. But definitely no, what we're finding is putting your ads around relevant content and definitely why that person is on that site. You want to be there wrapping your message around it. It's really got nothing to do with above or below the fold. And that's going to be further impacted now that we're looking at more scrollable screens as well. So getting to the benefits to switching to what is it called, a viewable impression. Yes. Let's talk about that. So there are a lot of benefits, both on, I'd like to think both on the agency, client, and publisher side. Some of the benefits to the agency and client moving to this is obviously saving, and I'm just going to say it, a shit ton of money because we're wasting a lot of impressions out there, as I kind of just talked about a bit. And then on the publisher side, I think one of the big benefits for them is they're going to be able to clearly understand what areas of their site they may be undervaluing and start monetizing those appropriately, such as below the fold media. So if I want to get started measuring viewable data, where do I begin? What is my starting point? So it's actually very easy. It's a new technology, but essentially you're just appending a pixel to your display creative, and off it goes through the ad server, and you immediately get real-time data and in terms of what volume of your media is being seen versus not. For marginal CPM, that's pretty much how you get started. There's a couple of players. Right now it's like Realview's the big guy. Also C3 has an offering that's nicely tied into attribution. And then also Comscore is in there too, but more to come. All right. Thank you so much for chatting with us, Bianca. Thank you. And there is more to come here at SES New York, day 2. Stay tuned for more.